Very good morning. This is Dr. Karthikeyan from Government Arts College, Udumalpet, going to brief about the cyber security and its role of cyber security by today. As we all know that the importance of cyber security is growing day by day, very exponentially, because the online resources, online computing, online everything goes online. The problem is also increasing day by day. So this is the generally an objective of this session. Now let us take a small amount of time to brief or review the information and communication technology revolution, the past, present and future. So past in the sense when you consider the 20 years back, how was the technology, which means the communication technology what we have enjoyed, and the present situation before COVID and after COVID. So you can compare the role of communication technology and future. We don't know what is going to happen, right? So this is a very important thing because we don't know what is going to happen in the future, right? So what actually is going to happen in the sense, it is an unpredictable way it is going on. Okay. So now let's see this applications of internet. So after the birth of internet, the applications of internet is growing day by day. As we people were predicted, it may be a very less number of applications, but as of now, the applications of internet is growing very fast and enormously. Some of the examples which we already experienced now about it: electronic mail, e-business, which means e-commerce, electronic banking, electronic governance, telemedicine, electronic learning, so and social media. So likewise, the applications of internet is growing day by day enormously. So we can talk about the individuals of applications for the whole day, even in a single topic about it. Okay. And the revolution of mobile phone in the meantime, after the invention of mobile phone during the 1970s by Motorola company, the generation of G is also increasing. Okay, so 1G, 2G, 3G, 4G, or 5G. So we are in the era of mid between 3G to 4G. So when we are in the 4G, we are all enjoying the facilities being provided by the 4G technology. Let's imagine the 5G technology. When 5G technology comes into the picture of every one of our life, then we don't know what is going to happen. Which means that how fast the technology is going to help. That is a very interesting situation. And in the meantime, the government of India has also started providing the facilities with the help of the Digital India. So after the Digital India initiatives in every part of the country is now getting chance for accessing the digital activities. Okay, that is a very important pioneer in the our Prime Minister. Okay. So that is very important. Digital India is creating a very good opportunity and revolution in the country. And because of this, as we all know that the applications of internet and the computer is growing like this, right? So from the childhood to the a farmer in the land and the Swiggy, Uber Eats, Amazon. So these are the very popular applications which we are enjoying day by day, right? So there is no need to explain what is the purpose of phone or purpose of this and everything, right? So because we are already enjoying these facilities, and the future is predicted and forecasting that there is a chances for the smart automation of all the things like Internet of Things because of the revolution or invention of Internet of Things. Now it is going to be a home automation. Let's say a small example: TV is integrated and your mobile phone and your audio systems, dining table, refrigerator and kitchen, everything is now getting automated. You are putting in together, and what we are going to do is that the smart home. So very good example is Alexa, how it is going, it is being helping for you everything, right? and all is well, everything is positively we are enjoying. But on the other hand, so you should know that once you are enjoying or experiencing the internet, and what is the impact or what is the outcome of the sense. So far we discussed about the positives, and let's see something about that in the worst case of internet is also. Yes, so once you touch the internet, and later if you look into your fingers, definitely your fingers may be affected by any one of these. Okay. So what is this? This is the another side of the internet. This we call it as a dark web, which means that one side is a very bright futures and bright or huge number of opportunities and huge number of applications, so on, so on, so on. But on another side, it is a dark web. So it is the very dangerous part in that internet. That is very important. And why this is happening, and because of this many reason behind the dark web or hacking and other problem, and because mostly on the sensitive or secret information. So now we know that during the COVID-19 period, so we all people are sharing almost all kind of information in addition to the hi, hello, text messages. As you know that the simple messages are not going to be creating any problem. Whereas the messages like password, PIN numbers, medical records, government information, defense secret are very sensitive data items, which means that this is the information where the people we sitting other side of the internet is looking. So what they are going to do is that once our data is going to be online, all data is online, then what will happen means, so anybody can make use of the data, those who are intelligent, and they can made a business, because now all data is online. Some of the very famous threats or virus, it's very famous threats. No need to explain what is a virus, how we people are being affected with the help with the virus, password attacks, malicious software, phishing, DOS attacks, IP spoofing, cybercrime, cyber war, and so on. It is growing day by day, right? And according to the Microsoft, there are so many strategies or so many reports are saying that this number of loss has happened, this number of amount of loss has happened. And most of the problem is happening because of the user credentials. Because many of us are not aware of the hacking of our user credentials. What is user credentials? Normally, for authentication purpose, what we use username, password, and PIN numbers. So it's a, for looking, it's very simple, but most of the compromises are being made only with the help of the user credentials. One is very simple password attacks. Once the password was very simple, we could remember, but now passwords are being complex, and we are not able to remember the password. Automatically the passwords are requested to store in your browser, and from the browser anybody can steal the password, because it's very simple. Even though we are introducing so many authentication mechanisms like two-factor authentications or multi-factor authentications, since it is more secure for as of now, and we don't know what is going to happen. So probably in the future also it is going to increase the threats. In addition, there are so many things like phishing. Phishing is a very interesting area of information security or cyber security. It is a cheating of others. By giving a chocolate, the information is being collected. Like how we are making a fish, okay, collecting a fish from the field, okay, by cheating the fish. So similarly, by sending some fake messages, our information or valuable information is being hacked, right? Like this is simply a picture illustrates you the role of phishing. And spyware, once again, in continuation with the software, hardware, and others, we have spyware. Now, spyware is once again spy. Yeah, you know that what is the role of the spy in the world. Now, spy is what actually is happening. That is a software. That software it automatically get into our system, and that automatically collect the information about that keystrokes, what you are typing, screenshots, what you are visiting, website visiting, program activities, and clipboard, computer activities. So all these can be collected by the spyware. Earlier, the software has to be installed or must be installed by the user, but nowadays it has changed. Once you install the software, that software automatically collects other softwares to join together to for work. So we are not able to restrict those kind of activities. Like when you are going to when you are going to install any app in our mobile phone, you maybe get experience or looking into that one. I want to access your contact, location, photos, so on, so on, so on. So once you accept, then your app will be installed. Otherwise, it will not be installed. We are the forced to give an acceptance. So likewise, you are indirectly allowing the spyware to get into your machine, then we don't know what is going to happen. So it's my personal opinion is Google is spying your personal files, because as you know that we are all enjoying the facilities being provided by the spyware, but in the meantime, we don't know what is the. But we don't know how the Google is spying our information, because by providing so many facilities, it also collects the information. And as you know that mobile apps, we call it simply an apps, are growing enormously all over the world. The mobile phones are very, very important one, because they have so many sensors. So many facilities are being provided with the help of the smartphones. But please note that all these sensors are simply a data collecting devices. So if you are going to touch a sensor, that sensor will take the responsibility of touching responsibility, humidity, color, temperature, everything. So what it means that their sensors are indirectly collecting information about you, and if there is a spyware, that automatically transfer this information to the third parties. That is very, very important. And cybercrime, once again, the problem of cybercrime is also growing very large, since the electronic media like Facebook, social medias are coming very popular, and cybercrime is also growing very, very. The statistics say that the volume of cybercrime is going to be a very, very big challenge because of the sophisticated technology. So it was predicted that the almost around 6 trillion US dollar is going to cost in the sense the damage. So if you say that what is the cost or what is the loss when the virus is being affected, you cannot say what is the cost it is being affected. But if your file is lost, you have to recover it and you have to restore it, right? So the time taken, and for some time, if you want to assist somebody else, you have to pay some amount, right? This is called the amount of time or money you spend on that particular one. So which cumulatively the cybercrime cost, so damages cost to hit to 6 trillion US dollars by 2020. So how long we are going to travel for 2021? It's very shortly, right? Okay, it's very important one. And next thing is coming up intelligent way. So undetectable attacks. So another way it is very, very dangerous because of the ransomware and others. We are very difficult to find the detectable attacks. Okay, that is very, very important. We have already known that the impact of the Varna